Understanding a little bit about how plants grow can help us learn how to prune and harvest our plants better. Most vegetable and herb plants we grow in the garden have plant parts we can identify on each of the stems. The node is the short or compact part of the stem where leaves, branches, or flowers grow. In between nodes are the internodes, or the in-between the nodes part of the stem. By identifying these parts of the stem, we can harvest or prune our plants in ways that improve their growth. So here's a basil plant, and if we look down at the stem, wherever there are leaves, we can see the node where the leaf comes out and a new stem comes out, and then the main stem continues forward. So this is a node, and this is an internode. If we were to prune this basil in the internodal space and harvest just the tip of the flower to clean it up and get more growth, we're gonna leave this stub that will just dry out and take energy away from the plant. If, however, we go down and we find another node and we trim all of the flowers and leaves above that and leave just the node, that will encourage every node below that to continue to grow. And then we have all of this basil to harvest. So we can quickly go through and harvest many stems from this plant way down, about halfway down the plant. And you can see I'm getting a lot of basil here. So a plant that's older like this and is very large, you can harvest a great deal of basil from this plant and give the plant a healthy new start so that in a couple weeks you'll be able to come back and harvest just the same amount again. And all of these snips should have the entire internodal stem space right here, like you're at the end of your harvest, so that these stems on the plant are clean. And you can harvest about a half of the plant at a time without really damaging the plant's ability to photosynthesize and continue to grow. So we can use this knowledge about nodes and internodes when we're doing other work in the garden. If you have flowers growing that need to be deadheaded or remove the old flowers from the plants, you can clip them back to the node. That applies to all kinds of flowers, like tithonia or marigolds or calendula. If you're harvesting oregano and you need to remove some of the flowers that are starting to sprout, you can clip them back to the node. Look at this big tomato plant. We need to clip it back to the node to keep the plant clean and organized and under control. So we can take this knowledge we learned about a little bit of botany, about stems, about nodes and internodes, and apply it to our work out in the garden. So go take a walk outside, take a look at some plants, and see if you can identify the different parts that you see.